Hello and welcome. Welcome to Sovereign Sobriety. I am your host, Karen Kane. This is Sovereign Sobriety podcast as well as on YouTube. I am also live streaming on Instagram. You can find me on all of those locations. So if you like what you hear or see, do me a favor and click the subscribe button now, like or follow. And if you hit the bell, you'll receive notifications when I either upload a new video or I go live. So make sure to do that right now so that you will be in the know for the next broadcast. Thank you for being here. It is Mother's Day coming to a close, 10/13 East Coast. I live in New Jersey. Tonight's topic is no expectations, shifted into gratitude. I can't tell you, as a mom, it is so challenging as a mom in general. And when it comes to Mother's Day, I find it's been always a challenge for me specifically. I'm not sure why, but my guess is that, I always have expectations. And you know what? It's humbling to just to realize that expectations just set you up for disappointment. And what I can do instead is really be grateful for everything that I have. How grateful. So here, to all the moms out there, first of all, give yourself a big hug right now. Like, actually just go like this. Because one of the hardest jobs, in my opinion, is to be a parent. So all of you dads, your day's coming soon. But if you play that role as a mom or a dad, maybe you're not actually, the actual parent, but you are playing that role. Same goes for you. So basically, having expectations, especially on holidays, expectations of others. So if you want an amazing, for example, today, Mother's Day, if I wanted a really amazing Mother's Day, I really could have created it, I've been rather reclusive lately. Here's another thing that a family friends tragically lost their 10-year-old son. And it's really hit hard. And I find that my energy's been low. I haven't been wanting to go live. I haven't been wanting to exercise. I've been really wanting to kind of like go within. But, that came with some consequences because I haven't been doing my routine. Now, if you are in sobriety, you're sober like myself, your sober journey, it's really important to make sure you're doing the things that keep you in check and don't kind of like lead you down the road where you feel depressed or, we'll just leave it at you feel depressed. So I used to, live my life in depression, and I drank. And then it would get worse. And I'd really be in that black hole. And so when you have no expectations, then everything's great. It's just like anything extra is just warms your heart. So here's what I have for you today as far as when it comes to feeling a little down, if you had expectations in a day like today, Mother's Day, maybe it didn't go quite the way you wanted it to go. And because I honestly just have felt kind of this my whole life. I don't know why. I've had the best Mother's Day I ever had was right when I got sober and I did my full transformation, 90-day transformation, became a transformation coach. My son and I just spent the day. We went to Philadelphia and we ran up the art museum, like Rocky steps, and We really had a beautiful time. It was a beautiful day. The weather here today is horrible. It's cold. It's yucky. That doesn't help matters either. So end of day, here I am putting it all in check. And like what I'm realizing is for us in sobriety, it's really important to make sure we do the things that keep us feeling good and happy and energized. So no expectations. You can reach out to others and be like, hey, I'm feeling a little down. This is going on. I just wanted to reach out. And, when we are in active addiction, the last thing we want to do is actually reach out to people. We just want to drink. We're like staying to ourselves that's what I end up doing in the end. In the end, I was like just a hermit, just drinking alone. Don't bitch and complain. Don't bitch and complain, because what does that do? That just brings more of that to you. And what does that solve? What does that solve? Nothing. And, if you do feel a little bit sad or, lonely, whatever it is, cry. Let it out. Let it out. You can always exercise, which is one thing I haven't been doing. Like I said, I've just kind of been reflecting on things after the death. But the one thing, let me add one more thing, is doing meditation. That I have been doing every single day. Every single day I've been doing a lot of meditation, because that really helps me. And I recommend it to everybody. And I recommend it first thing in the morning before you start your day, because that's how you connect with source within you, and you bring that energy out into your day when you meditate in the morning. But when you put all these into perspective, the last thing I have for you is shift to gratitude. Like, whenever you start bitching, quit your bitching. Quit complaining, quit your bitching. And what are you grateful for? There's so much to be grateful for. And, that's all I could really think of today, was like, wow, I am a mom. I have a beautiful son. And I looked at him and I told him that today. Because no matter what the circumstances are, the bottom line is love, connection, support. And that's all. That's the most beautiful thing we could ever have, the most beautiful gift we could have. And so no matter what else seems like could be off, no, man, if you've got the child, it's just gratitude for this breath. If you have clean water to drink, food to eat, you can make a huge list. And so one of the huge, aspects of sobriety is shifting to gratitude and be grateful for everything that you have. And I'm so grateful for today, for this breath, for my son, for my family, for all the people who did reach out and give me love. And then, everything else just, that's it. It's the little things, which actually it's funny because I'm wearing my shirt that's on my website. Can you guys see it? Well, Instagram, it's flipped, but on YouTube, it says go with the flow and let that shit go. And that's basically it. So, just quit your bitching. Don't have expectations and shift to gratitude and be full of love. Oh, my son gave me this necklace. It's Caribbean calcite. transformation. I forget what else it is, but definitely transformation. So that's pretty cool. That's all I have for you this evening. I am super grateful that you're here. Thank you for being here as always. Oh, and for me, one thing that I missed, I think that hasn't been really serving me, is not doing these lives and not doing these videos and podcasts, because that's how I can help people. And that is really fulfilling to me, to be able to share my experience, strength, and hope, because I know where I was. And I know where I am, and I know that I could be a force of, support, because those early days of sobriety are really hard. But once you get past, one day at a time. It's funny because my microphone is actually on the big book right now to raise it up a little bit. And I also have 2 other books that helped me in my early sobriety. One day, 24 hours a day, and One Day at a Time. And the Serenity Prayer. You'll use it often in the early days of sobriety, all the time. Just say it, just memorize it and say it as many times as you need to say it, because that really helped me in the early days of sobriety. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your support. Again, make sure you hit the like, subscribe, and click the bell for notifications so that you'll know when I go live next or upload a new video. Thank you so much for being here. Peace, love, and namaste. Bye.